All right, y'all. Welcome to another edition of Mack Anhel Ep.2. As you can see, Anhel a little down in the dumps right now, man. lot going on in the sports world. Saying we're gonna get right into it. We ain't gonna make y'all wait too much, but if you watching live, or if you're not watching live, if you watching, after the live, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, all that good stuff. You know what the deal is. What's going on, Landon? What's going on, Landon? What's going on, bro? But yeah, man, we're gonna open it up talking about the Celtics, bro. So if any of y'all were watching the game, Celtics just like, hey, bro, fix your face, bro. Hey, bro, fix your face, bro. We gonna talk about
Alright,
this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted, bro. You wanted to talk about the Celtics, bro. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
My man asking if you brought your computer this time. You ain't even locked in, bro.
No, I'm not bringing no computer. I'm not bringing nothing this time. I'm
It's all
sad.
good. It's all good because I got mine. Don't even worry about it.
I don't need a computer. It's up here.
So what's going on, man? What's going on with the Celtics?
Look, it's the same thing I've been preaching all season. We just don't have an identity in the fourth quarter. We don't. And that's the biggest issue. Like, we're up 20 to the Cavs with no Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness.
We can't lose that game, bro. Can't lose that game. Dean Wade just started going crazy, like to the point where they're over here doing D Wade chants in the stadium. Like, D, come on, bro.
I mean, it was Kelsey's what? Kelsey was in the house. You know, he's from Ohio. He just
Kelsey,
retired.
Travis. Yeah.
We gonna get to both of the Kelsey brothers in the house. We gonna get to him later.
Right.
Like, come on, bro. You thought they was gonna lose? You thought they was gonna lose after he just retired, bro? At home?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That was tough. I mean, we just can't. I don't know how. I mean, but again, just no identity. We get the scrambling. Tatum had a kick out to Porzingis that I didn't agree. Like, everybody should know their role in that situation, in my opinion. Like, you need to be rehearsing those situations. There should be no question once you go 2 minutes, crunch time, tie game, or down a possession, or down 2 possessions. You know what you're doing. You got to pass that on. You were a Bill Belichick fan. Bill specified in that. Running situational football and everything. Look, this is a situation. It's the third quarter, 6 minutes left. Like, that's how specific he got down to it. And that should be the same in the NBA. If you're down a possession or two, everybody should know their spots. Everybody should know their role. This is what we're going. But
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it now. It looks like, Cavs have no Max Strus, no Donovan Mitchell, Isaiah Mobley. I don't know how good Mobley's been for them this year. Young Mobley. Yeah. Oh, he's good. Nah, I'm not talking about big bro. Little bro doing well. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like he was inactive, so maybe he was NNF, non-factor. But yeah, man, I don't see how you guys can loosen him without Donovan Mitchell, obviously. But I mean, I kind of figured you guys would struggle, just coming off of that high. And you guys just beat the fuck out the Warriors, beat them by like 50, right? So like, we knew you guys are kind of on a little bit of a high horse, if you will. Coming in this joint, kind of, everybody on that high, thinking that shit sweet for real. Go up 20. Forget guys miss, like you said, guys miss assignments, guys scrambling around, guys not really taking stuff seriously. So
that's what it felt like, and that's what it always feels like. Like in the fourth quarter situations, it feels like we up 20. Fuck yeah, like come on, bro.
and you forget what got you up 20.
That's what I'm saying.
You forget the things, and it's early. It's easy to fall asleep on these NBA games. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. You get up, especially after coming off of a game like that where you was up 20 at one point, and then that 20 turned into 40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you think shots are just going to keep falling, but then they don't. They don't keep falling.
It's the NBA, bro. Best basketball players in the world.
Yeah. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like we say in the NFL, any given Sunday, the NBA, everybody's in there for a reason. Everybody last man on the bench.
Yeah,
was Mr. Basketball in his state at some point, probably.
exactly,
You feel what I'm saying,
exactly.
or
Well,
his country. So I
well,
don't
his
know, man.
country. Whoa.
Yeah, well, I said it because you got a lot of foreign-born guys now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the best players in the league right now. They're not even American,
Yeah,
outside of like Jason Tatum and what SGA, but not Shy's Canadian, right? So he's
Devin
not
Booker.
even. Yeah, he's not even American. I mean, you got Book, but I mean, you talk about like top five guys. We talk about like the Jokic's, the Lucas, the Giannis's, Embiid, all those dudes, foreign-born. Something to think about. But yeah, man. You guys gotta close those games. You gotta close those games. Just when you look at the Celtics, 8 games ahead in the East. About 2 games ahead of what OKC for everybody in the league, and then put the league on notice, beat Warriors by like 40 something, and then you have a game like this where it kind of just like, well, gotta
Yeah, I don't know. Like the Thunder, like they have an identity. They play through SGA.
yeah,
If SGA don't get 30, they probably not gonna win. So it's like at that point you get it. It's one dimensional. If you shut down SGA, you probably win the game. But still,
mhm,
like we have one two options. Like a lot of these teams, if JB not hot, go to JT take over. Or if JT's hot, JB take the game off. Or JB hot, all right, Tatum, you gonna finish with 12 points tonight, you'll be okay with that. But JB gonna get a 30 ball. Like
yeah,
these are the things that I don't know. I don't know. We need to figure it out though.
yeah. Jerry Allen with the work on y'all, 21-12. Um, yeah, Dean Wade. Oh my God, what is Dean Wade doing with 23 points, bro? What the hell?
Bro, he hit like 4 straight threes on us. We were up by 50. Well, we got lead went down to 15. I'm eating my food. Dean Wade,
You think
huh.
shit's sweet? You chilling? Think you
And
have
we
a good
just,
meal? Getting ready for the live? I'm getting on the live. I'm about to talk shit just to lose.
bro, third three, no one's playing defense. Like it was like just easy picking pops, easy picking pops. The fourth one, they finally put a hand in his face, but the motherfucker's red hot at that point.
Yeah,
You
he
gonna
hot at that
drill
point.
it.
Yeah, once guys hit one, hit two, you get that confidence under your belt. You get the green light from your team, from your coaches. You know what I'm saying? You gonna
Shooter
start
stroke.
hitting points.
Yeah, shooter stroke.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, these guys in the NBA help.
Yeah,
Anybody's gonna get hot.
yeah.
So and today was his day. Just like the other day was Jaylen Brown's day. Even though I mean they were leaving him dead ass
Well,
open. Just
yeah,
he is like, what the fuck? Why are you? We can even touch on that a little bit. I don't really understand
yeah,
because like when they talked when Steve Kerr came out and said like, yeah, that was our game plan. Give him a stab, but we're going to back up. We're going to do this, da da da. But it's like Jaylen Brown isn't even like known to like be somebody to like not only leave. He's a threat from the 3 point line.
mhm,
Like he can shoot.
mhm,
So I mean, I understand like sometimes guys have off nights. They might have a stretch where they might be shooting under 33 or 32 or so percent. But it's like, bro, Jaylen Brown's a shooter. So like, I don't understand whose bright idea it was to be like, "Yo, we're gonna sag off of him." Like,
yeah.
sag
I
off
didn't
is
get that
crazy.
either.
Sag off is crazy. I didn't understand that, but I mean, he made him pay for it.
Yeah,
Um, he made him pay for it. But tonight, I mean, not bad. 21 points, shot 42% from three, 8 for 20. So he didn't have a bad game.
nah,
Nine,
bro, he played great.
positive nine, plus or minus. I tell you, Tatum had 26. KP, yeah, KP gave y'all 24.
It's just
So I mean,
defense, bro.
yeah, when you look at the stats, it don't look like you guys played all that bad. But
It's just
yeah, like you said,
people getting too comfy and whatnot. Like just letting. I don't know. They just didn't. They just unlocked. The opposite of locked in. They just didn't. They just weren't locked in. They
yeah,
had
and
to
I
wait
mean
till Dean Wade spray them.
that's the thing about the Celtics because at times a stretch is like they're like, yo, this is a championship team. These dudes are well on their way to get a ring, and then you have games like this where they remind you like, all right, we still got a lot of shit we got to work on, right? And obviously, I mean, it's a long NBA season. You got 82 games. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You're gonna have games where it's like, all right, bet, like like you got games like this where you blow 20-point leads, or you might be on the other end of it on another night where you're down 20, you come back and win. So it's just one of those little hiccup moments for them. But yeah, man. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see because, like I said, time and time again, you guys have these expectations. championship aspirations, and you get to the playoffs and you guys don't meet. So,
Yeah,
um, but like, what are some of the reasons, man? What are, like, let's why is it that you guys just can't finish the deal? Is
like
it
I
Brown?
said,
Is it
man,
Tatum? Is it everybody? Is it coaching? Is it what is it?
it's everything in a whole. But again, I think the biggest thing, it starts with Tatum and Brown. And what Tatum said, he actually just had a little excerpt in like I don't know, like the players tribune. Interesting what he said, but I always figured that was a relationship. He came out and said that first off, all the good things. The headline was, "We're the hungriest duo in the league." That's cool. But my biggest thing with him is I feel like they aren't like this how it needs to be. And what he said in that, yeah, I've never really seen him gel like that. And what he added on that, a lot of things he said, it was like healthy competition. We both push each other. It's like we're like compete. He also, quote unquote, we're competing against each other. That's the vibe I've always gotten. They're not.
Mhm.
They're both trying to be the guy. That's not how it works.
But there can only be one guy, and I feel like at
Exactly.
this point and at this point in their careers, there's no like we already know who the guy is. It's
Hmm.
not even a debate anymore. It's Jason Tatum. He already emerged as a clear number one 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I mean, this dude is an MVP. You know, he's. I mean, to me,
Yeah.
hey, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see why it would. I mean, to me, it's just like why? What is there to compete about? You know, Jalen Brown's not the number one on the team, and that's fine. He's a great number two. He's a great 1A. I wouldn't even call him a number two. He's a 1A to Tatum being a number one.
For sure.
So yeah, I don't know. And we've seen Jalen Brown have to step in that role before where he's like, all right,
And he's
yeah,
killed, bro. 30, 40.
yeah, he has, but at the same time, this isn't for you consistently. You can have stretches where you do well without him, but you're not a number one guy. You're not a true number one guy. You're not a guy we can consistently put the weight on the back like game on the line. It's not, oh, we got, you know what I'm saying, we got Tatum, we got two guys that can hit this for us. Like, no, you have one guy, one man only. Game on the line, we all know who the ball going to. And I don't think, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
it's much of a you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Brown can hit it. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to hit it, but game on the line, bro, we all know who the ball going in. And
for
at the end of
sure.
the day.
For sure. But that's what I'm saying.
So
Like if Tatum get double teamed, I'd love to see pieces out there. Like
mhm.
they had Jalen, Derrick, Drew and Porzingis in the corners, Jalen, Derrick, Hash on that last possession. And then what happened was Tatum basically just got trapped into a double team on the back down, and then he went off to the right, mid range, fade. He
So
is
Celtics,
not good
so
when
Celtics
he
ended
has
with the
to
ball.
force. Yeah, Clinton.
Yeah, I mean nobody is, but you're saying especially him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all right, if you get doubled, his first look was to Derrick, and he almost gave it to him. In that situation, bro, if you get doubled, you're Jason Tatum. Okay, I'm done this possession. We got 6 seconds left. Boom, JB, your turn. I've never seen Jalen take a last shot, and we don't know if he has it in his bag yet. And like, he deserves
I
it.
mean,
Fair enough.
no shots, but at a consistent clip where it's like, all right, bet we want the ball in your hands. Now, obviously, if Tatum isn't there, right? If there's no
That's what I'm
Tatum for
saying.
sure, but it's not one of those like when LeBron. take a
Fair
shot.
enough.
You know what I'm saying? Gamers. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know what LeBron going to do. You know what Kyrie going to do.
yeah, yeah. I guess me as a Celtics fan, watching them for so many years, I've always been the preference to JB because he's consistent every night. Like he's gonna give you his 20, 25. Tatum will go through that cold streak. Like he'll go 2 for 15. Like he'll look really ugly. Brown
Mm-hmm.
rarely looks that ugly, to be honest. And I don't know. I think Joe Mazzulla, he should have been experimenting with this since the jump from last season, where in those last second situations, if Tatum gets taken out, give it to JB. Let JB try and make something happen. Because in my opinion, JB's the better shot, the tough shot maker over Jason. Jason
Okay.
doesn't really hit tough. Like he's a better shooter. Jason's a better player. We don't even got to talk about that. But like that, I'm getting foul type. Jaylen Brown's a better shot maker on that level. So I think it's unfair that we haven't even seen him get that chance. And I wish we could work
Yeah, well, I mean,
towards that. But
we don't, we haven't seen him in real time as far as an NBA game. What I would assume was because obviously, you know, when I used to hoop, you go through these scenarios. You know what I'm saying? You have late game scenarios like, all right, bet this is a play we're gonna run. This is, you know what I'm saying, the person gonna have the ball. I'm sure
yeah,
they've probably tested out in practice
yeah,
dozens of times by now, I would say, because they're both 7, you know what I'm saying, 8 years into the league now. So it's like I think they
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe one day they will experiment because I mean, like I said, I say it in a joking way all the time, but it is gonna come to a point where you look and you're like, all right, bet I'm paying both of these dudes one 300 million, one 350 million. You know what I'm saying? Super max deal, but we still haven't won. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what? Something got to change. Whether it's necessarily changing the pieces around them, one person's got to go. We got to rebuild around the other one. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's not even about not being good enough, not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just some players just need to change the scenery. Sometimes it just ain't working. I'm not saying y'all are the equivalent of the Jazz. Obviously, y'all got way, you know what I'm saying, way further than they did. But at some point the Jazz were like, yo, we're tired of being 4 or 5 with D Mitch and Rudy Gobert, but we're not going anywhere. We're staying in the same place.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's just something to think about.
that's real. That's real. Give me something else, bro. I'm not. I don't want to talk about something.
Nah, we moved on from we moved on from something, but we are gonna stay with basketball.
Okay.
So over the weekend, Iowa Hawkeyes, Caitlyn Clark surpasses Pistol Pete's record, which I believe was 3,600 something points. I don't know the exact number, but it was a little over 3,600 points. She's passed that joint, did it in 4 years. How do you feel about Caitlyn Clark? 'Cause she's already admitted she's going to the draft, right? She's going to the draft.
Man,
We know this.
I think
How do you feel about Caitlyn Clark?
Caitlyn keep going. I've never seen a player like her. Like she really could run
Never,
the whole team, like
never.
LeBron esque. 30 triple doubles, like 30-point triple doubles,
Oh yeah,
and
does it
like
all.
as the primary ball handler. Now Jokic does it, but Jokic is different just because the game goes through him, but not at that speed. Jokic makes everybody play to his speed. You can't
Oh, he's
speed up Jokic.
can't slows down.
Impossible. Caitlyn plays at that speed that LeBron plays, and like
Bro, she pulled up from the parking lot, bro. She pulled up from the
yeah,
parking lot.
it's crazy and it's water.
Yeah, she's hitting
I
that
don't know.
joint.
I
Like I said,
I
we've
think
never. I'm just looking at some highlights right now. Just like, but we've never seen a woman's player that with this type of skill. Cause like
oh
in
no,
basketball, like so girls are usually obviously like more fundamentally when it comes to the
yeah,
game of basketball, like they're more skillful. They're usually better ball handling with the ball, better shooters. You know what I'm saying? But what she can do, like she's really pulling up from like Curry range and just like and consistent with it. Like some, it's like you have to pick her up 94 feet. Like she comes across half court, she's
Yeah, bro.
just pulling that joint, bro. Logo threes, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's amazing. And like you said, I mean, she's hitting threes, and then she's also getting her team. You know what I'm saying? Getting her team active, like getting. You know what I'm saying she got players around. She's getting everybody else involved. She's making the people around her better. So it's gonna be crazy to see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, step back. I'm just like she has everything. We gotta find a way to like put clips on the screen so we can look at this shit together.
yeah, yeah.
Figured out how to
Yeah.
do that. Yeah, we gotta do that. But dog, that shit just crazy. Just seeing her play, she just pulls up deep and just water ball, like you said, water
She's
ball.
different. I think if
I
she keep
mean,
doing what she doing, she could be
mhm.
the GOAT of this
Oh
WNBA
yeah,
shit.
I mean it's crazy. It's crazy. It's gonna sound crazy because she hasn't even gotten the WNBA, but I think she's already. You could make an argument like, yo, she's probably gonna be the best, one of the basketball player we've ever seen. We ever seen. But
Yeah, for sure.
but also, I mean, there's another one, USC, Juju Watkins. I don't know if you've seen her play too much
I love Juju.
like that.
She's a classic. She put up hella shots. So like OG basketball fans love it because
Yeah.
she's gonna get hers.
Oh yeah,
Like I
yeah, yeah,
saw
she
a
do.
stat where she had a 30 ball, but she took 30 shots.
Yeah, see, that's never good. I don't like that's like Russ. That's like some Russell Westbrook bullshit.
Yeah, she gonna get 30, but she gonna take 30 shots,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that's not necessarily winning basketball at the highest level.
Mhm.
So
But the game of basketball just changed so much. Like it's all catered towards the offense, scoring, even the way they made the rules now. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really touch these offensive players. Just like in football, you can't touch the quarterback. They got rid of, you know what I'm saying, the hand checks, all that stuff. It's catered to scoring because us as fans, us as viewers, we want to see more scoring. You know what I'm saying? We're enamored with that. We want to see the highlight plays, the fast breaks. That's why they added in the take foul rule. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They don't want people doing take fouls. We want to see the fast break dunks. We want to see the fast break plays, the no look passes, the alley oops. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff we love about the game.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? So when you have a player that's as electric as her that can like bro, at this point, like college basketball right now, honestly, I think the like women's college basketball looks like it's getting more traction than men's college basketball right now. Like you turn on
yeah,
ESPN, they're not talking about the men's players. Everybody's talking
yeah.
about Juju Watkins, Paige Buchers, you know what I'm saying, Caitlyn Clark, you know
That's
what I
what I'm
mean,
saying.
Hammer
I
Brink,
think it's
like
the golden age for women's
bro,
ball.
they turn and they can hoop, bro. They can hoop.
Yeah,
It's gonna
it's
be interesting.
entertaining as hell.
It's gonna be interesting to see how far they go once it comes tournament time because it's that time of year.
Yeah,
Because usually, just historically, teams like that have a player that's that good, they usually don't go that far in the tournament. That's just something I've noticed. Like
hmm
men and women, it's like usually you like I mean you don't really have like when you have that number one overall pick type player, top five pick, they usually don't go that far in the tournament. I've just noticed
yeah.
that. I've just noticed that. I've always just noticed that. Like the
Especially
John
for
Wall.
men's.
Yeah, yeah, like the John Wall team, they didn't go that far.
John
I
Morant.
Yeah, John Morant. Like I mean, but given he was on Murray State, so they weren't going far anyway. But
Hey, bro, but they is John Morant.
I mean, nah, they
John
was
Morant.
like that. But don't get me wrong, like I said, I mean, it was Murray State though. It was John Morant with a whole bunch
It's
of
John
dudes that's
Morant
probably
though.
not even in the league anymore. You
Yeah,
know?
nah. Cubicles.
Yeah, exactly. So they was. I mean, they was a 12-5. I forgot who they beat that year, but I remember them when they
Yeah,
were in the
tough.
tournament. They definitely went. I want to say they made it to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, they won 2 games.
Yeah, they made it to the Sweet 16, so that was pretty good. That was pretty solid for them. But yeah, like I said, John Wall, John Morant teams. Even there was one other I was thinking about. Just Trey Young's team, Oklahoma. They didn't really, you know what I'm saying. He was going crazy that year. He was like leading the nation in scoring and
Jimmer
getting.
Fredette.
Yeah, Jimmer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean Dougie Buckets, Dougie McBuckets.
He
It
was
was
like
some
that
miles.
too.
It was some miles, but they never. I don't know. They just never because I think winning the tournament is more so about having a complete team.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
it's about having a complete team. Like you very rarely see those teams like the 2018 Villanova team where they had like Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Dante DiVincenzo coming off the bench. Colin and Jermaine were coming off the bench as young freshmen. They were getting some time. Who else was a part of that mob that was really like that? It was
Pascal.
yeah, Eric Pascal. Yeah, yeah.
He was important, and he's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, Hall of Fame. They had a Hall of Fame team that year. Hall of Fame team that year.
Yeah,
That shit
that's
was
a
wicked.
different team.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But it's gonna be exciting to see. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was even thinking when they, she's most likely gonna get drafted by Indiana because I think
Yeah,
that's the number one pick in
yeah, they're locked in.
WNBA.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be interesting. We might have to pull up, bro. I mean, I don't know what you got going on, but if they come when they come play the Mystics, I might just come
why
because
not?
I want to see her hoop. I want to see her hoop because that's somebody I would. I mean, them tickets be dirt cheap anyway.
Yeah.
They probably gonna be marked up a little bit when she come to town,
hmm
but I would definitely pay to see her play.
Nah, a lot of people say like you could see talent on the TV, but once you see it live, it just hits different.
It's
And
different. It
that's
does.
true for me. I didn't really feel it till this year. Now, when I go to football games, I always like to be in the mix, down in the dumps. There's a reason why the club level seats are advertised in there for the season ticket holders. That's because you really see the game.
Oh yeah.
And this past year, when we played the Bills, I remember Josh Allen, bro. Yo, it wasn't until I was like, I've never seen no shit like this, ever. This man rolled out the pocket, off one leg, chucked this joint like 60, 70 yards deep. I was like, oh, we good.
And
Pick. Immediately, I'm like, pick. Oh, no, we good. I don't know how or where. Stephon Diggs on a dime. I'm like, bro, what, bro? Like,
bro,
craziest thing I
it's
ever
so
seen live.
I hate watching Josh Allen because it's like he does that, but it's also to his own detriment. Like he'll have plays where he just rolls out and just chucks that joint, and it's almost like he doesn't care. He's like, "Fuck it, I know I got the arm. I'm gonna just throw that bitch. Fuck it, Days is down there." So like we always see that meme
Yeah.
of Tom Brady reaching back and throwing that jump, and he's not even
Uh,
looking. It's like, "Fuck it, Randy Moss is down there somewhere." You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But it's like a lot of times, I mean, them shits do end up in picks. So you weren't
Yeah.
wrong to think that because Josh Allen will roll out the pocket and chuck
Yeah, I
that
was
shit
like, pick.
because he has a
Yeah, I was like, pick.
crazy cannon of an arm. But I feel like sometimes he also can underestimate it too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that gets him in trouble.
That
That
Jets game, week 3, that man cost me, I don't want to say live, but he cost me,
pretty
I
penny, pretty penny.
was pretty upset. What, they were up 17-3 at halftime. And this man did twice in that second half. That same joint, like just throw it deep. Whatever. I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, it looks ugly. When it looks good, it looks good. When it looks ugly, it's
It
ugly.
looks good. It looks good. But I guess
Yeah.
he's good. He's good for throwing 3 picks.
Oh yeah.
3 picks, two
Yeah.
picks. They'll be bad ones too. It's like, bro, it's those type picks. Like, what that?
I'm
What the?
saying,
What are you looking at, bro?
like 60 yards deep, and it's 2 safeties sent back there on a fair catch. Like what are you,
Like,
bro?
what are you doing? I'm just waiting for that joint. Almost like you're
It's
throwing to us,
crazy.
bro. But yeah,
Crazy.
what? So more about like just Caitlyn breaking the record
Mm,
because I feel like because a lot of people because when you look at just the record in general, right?
mm.
Like yes, she broke the record, and there was Cuz from last year. I forgot his name, but he was with the Detroit Mercy. He almost broke it. I think he was like I want to say I don't know how close, but he might have been like 4 points away or something like that. But it was I don't know.
Detroit Mercy.
Yeah, it was a dude. I forgot his name. I gotta look it up. But he was, bro. The record was supposed to be broken last year. It was by this dude on the Detroit Mercy. They were terrible. They were like 500. They were like I think they went like fucking 18-18 or some shit like that. No, that's wrong. They don't play.
It's college dude.
Yeah, yeah. But he was like a 5th year senior.
Mm,
Kind of like his dad was a coach on the team, so he used to let him wild out. But yeah, he was. I mean, he was
mm.
the dude averaged like 25 something points a game. But he
That's
was he
crazy.
was he was close to breaking it last year. But I think they didn't end up making like they're close to getting into the NIT,
Mm,
but because their record was so bad, they didn't get it. So he obviously didn't have another
mm,
game and opportunity to you know what I'm saying to break the record. But the reason why I brought that up is because so when you really look at that record, bro, a lot of people don't realize, bro, when Pistol Pete was doing what he did, bro,
I was thinking about that.
bro. Not only did he score 3,600 points, he did it in 3 years, bro. At a time where there wasn't a 3-point line, bro. Think about that. This man Pistol Pete
Yo,
had 3,600 points without a 3-point line
out the
in three
muscle.
in 3 years.
Out the muscle.
Bro,
Yeah, that's crazy.
he was averaging like 40 points a game. Bro, that
Yeah,
shit
that's out the
was crazy.
muscle.
Like, I was like, dog, like, and this is like not even to take anything away from her, right? But like, bro, if they had a
There's
3-point line
levels.
back then, bro, he would have had like 5,000 points.
Killing him.
Because he was shooting it. Like, he was shooting it from
Yeah.
deep. They just didn't have the line. But he was, you know, I mean, I know you know the legendary Pistol Pete crossover where it's like, what made the crossover so effective, it's kind of like a backwards crossover. So, you know, typically in basketball, you know what I'm saying, you start your crossover, you step and cross the ball over, right? What Pistol Pete did was he would dribble down the court, he throws the ball to his other hand first before he steps. So he throws the ball and
Yeah.
then steps. So it's like that's what made the lose. Like, you gotta pull up the film on him, bro. Whenever you get his time. For
I
real.
know
Like,
his dribbling joints where he would do like the
or
tricks and shit
next
on
time
there.
we in the gym, I'll show you that joint. But like, he literally, like, he's so imagine you're running with the ball. You
Mm.
throw that because like I said, the typical crossover, you run, step, cross. He's throwing that joint to his hand before he steps. So all you see is the ball going to his right hand type shit. But he's like still moving this way. So he'll throw that joint, step, and then move with the ball. It's crazy. But that was his patented cross. They call it the Pistol Pete crossover. But yeah, his crossover is like, it's like the fastest crossover of like all time. It's
It's
crazy.
weird. It's
Yeah,
weird.
that little white man was different, bro. That little
Different
white
breed. Different breed.
that dude was
Wait,
different,
talking about old school hoops, I got in an argument in the 2K chat the other day. You know, I still be on the game.
bro. Hmm.
These little kids were telling me Larry Bird and them would have gotten dogged out the day and today. I'm like,
Nah,
bro,
they didn't they just don't understand, bro. And the sad thing about it is with NBA hoops, the further we get removed from, like, you know what I'm saying, the hardwood classic era, the less and less people are understanding, the less and less people are educated and want to be educated on, like,
yeah,
how the game was back then. It was just so many things
uh,
about the game that people don't understand. Just even just the rules, like just simple stuff. With just you could really beat players up. Like, they were getting fucked up in the lane. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, they're not really calling the fouls that they call today. You
hell
know,
nah.
dudes is playing through everything. You know what I'm saying? It was just a different time. But then also, like, just I mean with Larry, like, Larry was just, I mean, like, because like, he obviously he's like known as one of the best shooters all like of all time. But like, bro, he don't get enough credit for like he was a really good all around player. Like, he was a solid defender. He was a solid defender. Obviously shot the piss out the ball. But I mean, he also, like, he could pass. You know what I'm saying? He can get dudes.
Playmaker. Yeah.
Like, he did everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like, I mean, I get some people's point where they say, like, the average NBA player back then wouldn't have lasted today, which is obviously, but like, nah, those dudes that were like the best in the era, like the Magics, Birds, Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, those dudes, nah,
They're
bro,
still working, bro.
those dudes are still coming in here and putting up 20 plus points a game for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. And then in today's era where you can't touch these guys, shit, bro, Mike probably would average 40.
yeah.
Mike probably,
Mike
and
was
yeah, because people,
boy.
people want to make the argument, and this is what people don't understand. People want to make the argument of like, oh well, today they, you know what I'm saying, like the 3-point game, this, that, Mike wouldn't be able to just. I was like, bro, y'all gotta understand the type of person Mike was, bro. If Mike was playing in this era, he would have worked. He would have worked twice as hard, 100 times as hard,
For that
just to
three. Yeah,
develop a 3-point shot to keep up. That's what people don't understand. Look at
and his free throw too. Like if he was like, "Damn, I'm gonna live at the line like this," man. All
yeah,
right,
bro, exactly.
I'm living here.
He was already a great free throw shooter. So
Yeah.
yeah, bro. It's like, I don't know. Some people just be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? You have to.
Mind you,
That's
they
just
were
how.
youngins. They're like 5 years younger than us. So
That's just how it is, bro. They don't understand.
yeah,
They don't understand
uh,
things. You see S down there in the chat. You see y'all head.
you guys have done that.
What do you know, man? Tell me what them Steelers about to do today. That's what. Or
He
that's
don't know. He don't know a damn thing. You want
bro.
to talk
They
about
need to
someone who
figure.
don't know about nothing?
They, they
That's
need
a
to
man
figure
right
out.
there.
They need to figure out their quarterback situation. That's what
They
they
don't
need.
want Justin Fields. They just
Yeah.
said they don't want him. All
Yeah,
right.
so I mean, that's a perfect segue. I'm happy he's joined because we better segue into a little bit of football before we end the night.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. So obviously, like you said, Justin Fields. We're gonna talk about Justin Fields, but he said you better grab Wilson.
Oh,
Shit,
hell nah.
shit. Do y'all want Russ? I mean, honestly, Russ could probably fit. Could probably it wouldn't. He wouldn't be a bad fit for the Steelers. He wouldn't be a bad fit for the
That
Steelers.
Russell shit is, bro. Did you see that? If they, because y'all look, I'm glad S in the chat because man, a franchise player. If they cut Russ, which they are,
Not that,
because
yeah.
Sean Payton don't like him,
Mm-hmm.
bro, they're gonna take on 85 million dead cap,
They're eating 85 million dead cap. Yeah,
a record, a
yeah,
record. Mind
yeah,
you, the record before that, 2-3,
yeah.
even
Combined.
combined, eight is,
Hmm.
bro.
Yeah,
What?
it's crazy.
Like,
It's crazy. It's crazy. And
I don't even
it
know,
was so funny because I was watching Nightcaps the other day, and Shannon Sharp brought up a good point. He was like, "It's funny how these teams always say they don't got money, but he was like, you see what they're willing to do when they really don't want your ass. He's like,
dead ass,
they're willing to eat 85 million to get rid of your ass, but
bro.
they ain't gonna spend 85 million. You know what I'm saying, to pay you. That's funny as
Russ
shit.
is gonna pick up. Russ is gonna start somewhere.
Oh yeah. People. I've heard people say he's gonna be out the league and shit. Nah, bro, he gonna be. Russ
Hell
gonna
no.
start. He's a starter in this league for sure. Bro, he's still a top 15, top 20 quarterback in this league for sure, for
Lock,
sure.
yeah,
Because
locked
bro,
in.
he didn't even have a bad year. He really didn't
Nah,
have a bad year. He played pretty well. He played
especially
really
that
well.
second half, he was figuring it out. They were
Yeah,
winning games.
yeah. And they
Sean
said,
Payton's just a hoe.
yeah, bro, he's wild.
He's just
He's
a
wild.
hoe.
Yeah, I mean, I know you because I just watched. He was talking to Brandon Marshall about like the whole situation and how they try to hit him with the contract detrimental, where
Hmm.
they're like, "Yo, we want you to sit on the bench or whatever." Or no. They're like, if you what did he say? He said, what did they tell him, bro?
So it was about. Look, they didn't want. They were gonna shut him down
Mm-hmm.
because if he got hurt, there's a contract clause. Shout out to his
Right,
agent.
and they
That
wanted
if
to
he
take.
got hurt,
That's
all
what it
that
was.
more
Mm-hmm.
than the 85 would have been
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed.
Yep.
So
They wanted him to take it out of his contract. And he was like, hell no. He was like, I'm not doing that.
yeah,
So they're like, they was like, we want you to play, but you have to take this out of your contract. And he was like, nah,
yeah,
if I get hurt, then I'm not going, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And basically was like, all right, then fuck it. Like, we better see. He's like, all right, bet. Like, yeah, he's like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So,
So now they got to
nah,
pay
bro.
him 85 anyways. Tripping.
He's definitely top 15. It's not 15 quarterbacks this year that was better than Russ.
He said, "Look at Texans fans."
Yeah, he a true fan, bro. True fan. Go ahead, like something. Go support the channel you're a part of.
Yeah,
But
for real. What?
nah, yeah, it's not 15 quarterbacks in the league better than Russ. It's not.
Definitely not no 20.
Nah,
Definitely
bro.
not no 20.
Damn sure not 20, but I don't even think it's 15, bro. I don't even think
Yeah,
it's nah, bro.
no, no.
Especially not
But
this year, because this year it really was only like 7 or 8 quarterbacks that were like top. You know what I'm saying? Top tier.
it always is though. Nah, but Russ played all right. Look, I wouldn't take Russ on my mob, and it looks like we're not. To talk more on the draft, like
Hmm.
uh Dan. Well, it apparently we've turned down a lot of offers for that number 2 pick, and I'm sure we probably turned y'all
Hmm.
down too for it
Hmm.
because we. So that tells me one, we're getting a future quarterback. We thinking franchise QB.
Yeah. Yeah. To be
2, that
honest,
means we're not signing nobody.
yeah.
So
Which
go
is
ahead
crazy
though.
because you guys and us, we both have the most the most cap space in the league right now. I'm pretty sure. I think we're tied
Y'all
or
y'all got cap space like that too?
yeah, we're top 5 in the league right now for cap space right now.
We're one.
Uh,
I know we
now
got like
now I ain't gonna lie,
60.
we might be set back a little bit now because we did just franchise tag Kyle Duggar today, which I'm cool with because we needed him. I really like
Yeah,
him.
y'all need to keep him. He's
Yeah,
good.
I'm happy we franchise tag. Our defense is still gonna be good because we still got Christian Gonzalez coming back. And then Matthew Judon. So we still gonna have our core guys on defense. And then Barmore did really well this year as well. Um, but
Oh, who's it? Oh yeah, Mayo knows the keys to the D.
yeah, bro,
He's going the D's gonna be alright.
bro, I'm not worried about defense. We need a
Yeah.
fucking. So I mean, we got Alex Van Pelt, OC. You know what I'm saying? He's a vet. He know what he's doing. Honestly, I want Jaden Daniels, bro. I don't know if he'll be there at 3, but that's who I want. Because it's looking like the Bears. Obviously, okay, so the Bears are probably gonna trade Justin Fields. It's they
Well,
said
did you hear what happened? They Kirk Cousins moved his whole family to Atlanta. He's about to buy a crib in Atlanta.
really, really, I did not hear that.
Mhm.
Didn't hear that.
So if Atlanta's been the da da, and then the Steelers are
Well,
out, who the fuck gonna trade for Justin?
they're out because what I heard that the Steelers were close to making a deal with
Nah,
them.
Pittsburgh
Or
out.
oh, so they're out? Why you say that?
No, because the GM says something like they're not interested in that and looking in that direction.
Shit, they need to be. I mean, if they did, then they're probably gonna go after Russ. Then
Bro,
somebody's gonna
Steelers are
take
out.
somebody's gonna take him. He's not going because the Bears aren't about to keep him. Somebody's gonna take Fields, bro.
Bro, they could very well keep the Look, like I talked to you on the last time. The package that they gonna get for that pick is crazy. So yeah, oh boohoo, you gotta pay Justin, bro. You're gonna have a lot in return. Justin
Mhm.
Fields is a starting
So
quarterback
you
in
think
this
they
league.
might? You think there's a possibility they'll trade the pick?
100%, bro. a
Really?
hundred percent. Now they've said. Now I think this is also blowing smoke up ass, but they've said that they need a like record-breaking type package in return for that
Mhm.
pick.
Mhm.
I don't know how much I believe that. I think a lot of people are out here just saying shit, especially with the way the board looks. Because the only thing
Yeah.
that's for sure is Caleb's going one.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Marvin Harrison's still out there. That's a
Yeah.
franchise player.
Mhm. Mhm.
We get it.
I wouldn't be
Quarterback
mad
is the name of the game, but
yeah.
it's Marvin Harrison, bro.
Because what I want to do because when you look at historically as of late in the NFL, the quarterbacks that are doing like really well right now are the ones that sat for a year and learned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at Mahomes, look at Lamar Jackson. Um, I mean, like I said, most of these guys that sat for a year are the ones that learned and you know what I'm saying, they came in second year and they came out ready. So what I would want us to do, I wouldn't mind. I mean, if you said Kirk already moved to ATL, it looks like he about to
They
get
look.
the ATL.
They're looking at houses in Atlanta.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind signing somebody or end up getting somebody like Russ, and then using that number 3 pick, potentially drafting somebody like Jaden Daniels or Drake May, having them
Russ is
sit.
gonna be a good teacher.
Bro, he's a great teacher. He's not going to be one of those dickhead ass quarterbacks that's like, oh, I don't want to teach the younger. You know what I'm saying?
He's a
'Cause you
nice
got
guy.
some dudes that is like that. I
Yeah.
don't think Russ is well. I'm pretty. I can obviously I don't know Russ, but from what I do know about Russ,
Yeah.
he's going to be a dude that's really going to be like, all right, bet this is what you gotta do. This the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Obviously preparing you to be the guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way out. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't mind signing Russ because we got money. I wouldn't mind signing Russ, using that pick to draft somebody either like Drake May or Jaden Daniels. Let them sit for a couple years, learn, and then potentially be in like a Jordan Love situation where they come out year 2, year 3, or I don't know if I want to wait till year 4 until he's ready, but possibly year 2, year 3, and be like, all right, bet like here's the keys to the organization. That gives us time to potentially build around because I do think the mold, like the model in the NFL now is you guys aren't really or teams aren't really looking to draft a quarterback without a home that's ready for them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you have
Yeah.
a baby. You know what I'm saying? You get a baby, you got, you know what I'm saying, you got 9 months, get the home ready. Saying before
Mhm.
that baby is born, baby's room is already ready. You got the cradle
Mhm.
in there, you got the little stuff hanging up, you got the room. You know what I'm saying? Baby room is already prepared. You can't have a baby and not have nowhere to put the
Yeah.
baby, nowhere for the baby to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with a quarterback. You can't have a quarterback with no line, no wide receivers, and expect him to come in there in year 1 and turn things around because it's going to
What
look
about
like
the Panthers?
I mean, I think the Panthers are literally exactly just what you said. They're an example of what I'm talking about. You get draft a
Yeah.
quarterback, all right, bet we draft Bryce Young. Like, look at the situation then. No O line, no real number 1 receiver. You know what I'm saying? Defense wasn't as bad, but it's like offense kept putting them in terrible situations, so they getting their ass
And my
whooped.
whole kill too is like once he does get that. Let's talk about baby perspective. I like that. Once he does get that healthy home, that right O line, and the right receivers, he's not even going to be looking at looks at in certain plays just because of that PTSD. Because he's like,
Don't have
ooh,
to.
it's not there, or I don't have that time, and that
Hmm.
just hurts development. Same thing
Everything.
psychologically. So
Yeah, everything's already
my,
ready, bro. Everything's already
mhm,
ready, and it's like I said. I mean, you just look at history. Look at the quarterbacks that do well. That came into situations where they had everything together. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens had everything ready for Lamar. Chiefs had
mhm,
everything ready for Patrick Mahomes. The Packers got everything ready for Jordan Love for fucking 3 years. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The Niners were preparing for whoever was going to step up. That's why Purdy stepped in, and whoever or whatever quarterback they were going to have was going to step in that
Mhm.
system and be all right because they had everything they needed around them. So I think a lot of teams and a lot of GMs are realizing like, yo, we got to build. Like it might take a year or two, but I rather build this home for the QB instead of just rush because it's gonna be quarterbacks in every draft. Like I know this draft is like a real quarterback heavy draft. Like it's a lot of talent out there,
Well, they got
but
Caleb.
yeah, but I
I'm still
don't
not
know.
sold on Drake. I'm still not sold on Jaden because
I
Jaden's
mean,
old,
this is
but
what I've heard about Drake May. Everybody that I've listened to about Drake May says that they don't think he's gonna be ready like off rip, but they think if he goes in a situation where he sits for a couple years and he has the opportunity to learn behind somebody, they think he can be really good. They think he can be like really, really good.
I
Like
can
he
see
could
that.
turn out like a Jordan Love. Like if he's but they said
I
if you
can see
take
that.
him but they're saying if you have him out and you only have him, you know what I'm saying, for you know what I'm saying, have him come out his rookie year and try to make him do something that's gonna fuck up his confidence. He's not even gonna you know what I'm saying, he's not gonna be So I think
He's
for us,
raw.
I think
He's raw
that's
as
what
hell,
I wouldn't mind taking Marvin Harrison Jr. I really wouldn't. Like lately
bro.
we've been talking about possibly getting Calvin Ridley. I don't know how true that is. But we need receivers bad, bro. We need receiver help bad because
Really bad.
it's
Y'all
terrible,
ain't got. Ooh, that receiver
bro.
room is
Bro,
crazy.
Kendrick Bourne, uh,
Juju,
Kayshawn Booty, fuck Juju,
never
bro.
mind,
I don't even know what we about to
bro.
do with Juju.
Bro,
Um,
Juju's
we had
trash.
we had a young bull that stepped up that did. His name's Farrell Brown. He did all right. I mean, you don't even know any
All
of
right,
these.
bro.
I only know them because I'm a Patriot fan. But we
Bro,
had some diamonds in the rough that stepped up. That was like, okay,
talking
these
about some
somebody.
Pharrell Brown.
And then Farrell Brown, bro.
All right,
Man,
bro.
Farrell Brown.
No, hell
Good.
no. Y'all need something, cause that ain't it.
Nah, bro. I want Marvin Harrison Jr. That's my hopes with our pick. If we don't get a quarterback, I think I'd rather honestly I like Jaden Daniels. I'd rather take Jaden
He's
Daniels
cool, bro. He's
over Drake
cool.
May. If we can't get Daniels and let's say, you know what I'm saying, Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams go the first two picks, which very well could happen. I think at number 3, I think we have to take Marvin Harrison Jr. I think we have to, bro.
And pass on Drake.
Yes.
I've
Because
seen some joints where it's gonna go Caleb, Jaden. Say y'all go Marvin. Bro, so many things can happen here. It's crazy.
yes.
I heard the Giants can trade up to 4 and take Drake because
Mhm.
apparently leak just came out today that they are done. Rumors were at the draft
With Daniel
at
Jones.
combine that they're done because like
Wow.
they're like
Wow. After they
so
just paid
it's
him.
so many things, bro.
Nah,
It's
it's a lot.
so
It's a lot.
many,
It's gonna be interesting, bro. We got an interesting couple months coming up because, like I said, we got
bro.
Madness, got NFL draft. But like I said, bro, because I would pass on it because, like I said, we get Marvin Harrison Jr. Say we sign somebody like Russ in free agency. You know what I'm saying? Maybe draft some. Maybe Penix falls second round or some shit. Or
I take a swing on Penix. I think
bro,
Penix can sling that joint.
if you can get him late round or like JJ McCarthy like third round. You
No,
know what I'm
not
saying?
JJ. I'm not on
But
JJ.
I would take him. I would take him late if he's there third, fourth round. I would take him.
You don't have a bet. Well, I
Just
should
to
probably
see.
do this on live too. I have a bet. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this on live.
Okay.
I have
Talk
a
to me.
bet with my boys that if JJ McCarthy gets drafted in the first round, I'm gonna shave my head.
Oh my goodness.
I'm dead ass. If
You ain't
JJ
about to,
McCarthy is
you ain't
drafted
about
in
to
the
do that,
first
bro.
round, I'm gonna
You
shave
ain't
my
about to,
head.
you ain't about to do that, bro.
Word is bond. Word is bond. Watch out. I'm gonna do it on live too. I'm gonna be there at the
I
boys'
mean,
crib.
I
I'm
hope
gonna
you
do
know
it on live.
this is safe for everybody to see. So if you don't do it, we all gonna know.
Bro, I'm telling you right now on the live, and I'm telling look, if JJ McCarthy gets taken first round, I'm gonna shave my head.
Don't do that, bro.
That's Marvilla's own expertise. That's his draft talk. I don't think JJ McCarthy. Now there's a lot of buzz. They're like first round, first bro. They're getting same first top 10 picks.
Yeah. I
There's
mean,
some
anything
buzz
can
out
happen.
there that said they like JJ more than Daniels.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like I don't know. But bro, JJ McCarthy had a lot of help at Michigan, bro.
Bro,
He had
JJ
a
sucks.
he
Bro,
had a
he
lot of help. That's
sucks.
what I don't think he's all that good either. But he had a lot of help at Michigan.
Bro,
Like he had
he
a great
cannot
running
throw the
back,
ball.
great O line, good receivers. Like their defense was insane, and
He can't
Harbaugh
throw.
is coach.
He can't throw.
You know what I'm saying? And people
He's
people
gonna
don't
get
love
eaten alive. What
Yeah, I
Sam
don't.
Donald say? I'm seeing ghosts out there. He's gonna be, bro. I'm telling you right now, that dude's
I
gonna
don't.
be ass.
I don't think he's gonna be that good either, bro. I don't. I
And
don't see it, bro.
if he get taken first round, I'm shake my head straight up
I don't see it. I don't see it.
on live too,
I mean, it's what it's about 5 or 6 teams that need a quarterback right now.
bro. Look,
Well, we got obviously all right. So obviously us, Patriots, Commanders,
Raiders, they're on
Raiders,
Jimmy.
yeah,
Broncos,
Broncos. Now that's 4.
Giants.
Giants potentially, and then
No,
we already got
they're out on Daniel.
Bears, kinda Steelers.
Bears, Steelers,
That's 7 with 7 teams. Who the Vikings got?
Vikings, because they're getting rid of Kirk.
Yeah, who the Vikings got?
Falcons,
Shit.
Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons. That's 9. Damn, that's a lot of fucking teams. That's quarterback list.
Bucks haven't re-signed Baker yet, but I'm sure they will.
Yeah, they probably will. They need to. After what he did, they need to.
Saints got Derek Carr, but he stinks.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I don't.
The Titans.
It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that's true. That's true
Titans
because
don't got a
they're
QB.
they're looking at Will Levis and Malik Willis.
Now, I'm sure there's a team that could give Levis another shot, but they're
Yeah.
definitely dead on Malik Willis.
What about
Like
Malik?
super
What
dead
about
on him.
Malik? He didn't really get out. Like he started one Monday night, was it, or Thursday night? He didn't really get. He
Bro,
didn't really
that's
get one.
you talking about players that need to sit and learn and grow. That is literally Malik.
Yeah.
Like they rush. He was never ready to be rushed
Yeah.
out there.
But I think he also got into an unfair situation because they said Tannehill wasn't really trying to help. They said Tannehill was.
What, bro? I know Tannehill, dickhead.
Yeah, yeah. They said Tannehill wasn't really trying to help nobody. Yeah. So
Hell no.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting. So it's gonna be interesting.
Bro, so many things can happen. We could trade up. Anybody can trade up. That number one pick still out there. The way I see it, that number one pick don't belong to nobody until draft night.
I just know we better keep ours, bro. And if we don't, I don't know what the fuck we gonna do.
Well, if Bill was there, shit, y'all might have traded out of it.
Shit. And did what with it though?
I don't know. That's Bill. We don't know. We don't know
I
if
can't wait to
Bill
figure
would have done
it out.
anything.
I don't know what the fuck better happen, bro. It's about to be crazy.
Bro, me and you understand. We don't know. It all depends. Literally, the thing I've been saying for the past month, the Bears control the destiny of like
Of
10
every
different franchises right now.
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do.
Because nobody know what the fuck to do. Nobody know whether to shoot or make moves until the Bears decide what they doing.
Yeah, nah, facts. They gotta figure out, yeah, because they have a quarterback that could be put in the right situation, could be solid, but then also they have the number 1 overall pick, so it's like they
Which is
definitely
Caleb. Because they got to take Caleb if they
yeah
sit.
yeah he's definitely the consensus. The consensus number 1. How do you feel about him not doing the medical exams and shit with everybody?
Bro, he don't got to do none of that. He don't got to do none
Yeah,
of that.
that's just probably run his course.
Yeah. So, what me and Cooper saying is that once he goes on these visits, which he is, to the potential landing spots, he'll do his medicals then, so it
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
makes sense. Because
He'll
he's
do
not
no
going past
extra.
obviously number 1, so he's only going to go to like 3 or 4 teams that's potentially going to have that, which is Bears and whoever the Bears are talking to potentially trading like. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out, bro. That's all we got for tonight, though. It's good. It's a good conversation. Knocked out about an hour.
Cool. Yeah, we
Good
could have shit.
conversation.
I would have gotten lost in the sauce if we didn't cut it.
Nah, I already know. But
Yeah.
we can't give them too much. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're right. Gotta
We
give him
still
some
gotta
back more.
come back
Yeah.
Thursday with more NBA talk and whatever news is going on, man. But that's it, man. If y'all still here, you know what I'm saying, or you watching after the live show's already ended, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Please do all that stuff for us. More importantly, yeah, man, we out of here. We out of here.
Yeah, and if JJ McCarthy gets taken first round, I'm shaving my head on live.
We gonna see about that.
Bro, I'm gonna shave my effing head.
All right, Check. Hold you to it, bro. We gonna hold you to it, bro. We gonna see.
On this joint.
Oh yeah, I like that even better. We
Yeah.
back. Yeah, I like
All
that.
right.
I like that.
All
Say
right.
less.
All right.